Welcome to
Limbus Company.
Let's start off with the most obvious one, shall we? Kha'Zix player. Reason? You tell me. But all in all, Gregor would be an amazing duo partner. He'll play jungler so he can help everyone across the map, and he'll give you buffs, he'll gank your lane if you're behind. Sure, he'll make comments like, you lost to your lane partner? We're behind, aren't we? But he'll help you, and that's what matters. He believes in a comeback and he never gives up. He might get blamed for most of the things that happen because he's the jungler, but he doesn't take it personally and it doesn't really affect him. He continues playing to his best ability, and that ability is pretty good. So definitely one of the best players to have on your team. While I can see Raja as being really good at champions like Elise or LeBlanc, I think she would generally have more fun playing with someone else in general. Therefore, she would go support Morgana. That way she can help her AD carry. Definitely the type to say, "Good job, baby," when her AD carry does well. And also the type to put the heart emoji in all chat whenever she outplays her opponents. Oh, Sinclair. He probably played Ashe in the tutorial and stuck with her ever since. And if it works, it works. Why change anything? Change kinda scares him after all. He probably started playing the AD carry role just because whenever they lose, he can always blame it on not being protected enough or not being peeled for enough, and he doesn't have to feel as bad about himself and his performance. But when he's fed and he's the only carry that can win this for the team, he gets really pressured and might misplay because of that. He's also the type to apologize to his team when things don't work out, even if that may or may not have been his call. Isang would be the Azir player, and he would be surprised when you tell him that Azir is actually one of the most mechanically challenging champions in the game. He probably has been playing since Season 1 and is now completely over it. Anything that can happen in-game has happened. He's probably also seen every insult known to man, and nothing phases him anymore. He will make the most mechanically insane play you've ever seen without batting an eye. His heart rate remains the same. He feels nothing for this game anymore. It is simply routine. Poor Ishmael. She's probably only playing support because no one else on the team will. I can see her playing Leona, and she will save you 99% of the time. Her ward score is also immaculate, and she makes amazing calls. The problem is, no one will listen to her. She will ping as many times as she wants. "Hey, we should do Baron now." No one listens. 10 minutes later, the AD carry asks to do Baron. They get wiped. Ishmael contemplates why she still plays the game. Oh, and she definitely has Heathcliff blocked on her account. Oh my god, it's username BestRivenEU. Oh wait, it's just Heathcliff. Will always complain about ranged champions in his matchups. He's actually a good player, except he's way too susceptible to be tilted. You just have to say top diff or mid diff in all chat and he's done. He's over it. His rage will make him make all the misplays. You can try to calm him down in the voice call, but save your breath. The one spam pinging question marks at you, yeah, that's Heathcliff. If he's winning, he's in a really good mood, but if he's losing, then Godspeed to you for having him on your team. Oh god, it's the biggest 50-50 of your life. It's Don Quixote. I see her as maining Galio simply for the heroic entrance she can make. When she sees the enemy, it's on sight. And if it works out, she gets really fed and it all goes well. But on the other hand, if it doesn't go well, you're in for an 0-20 Galio. Is probably also kind of role-playing in all chat, saying stuff like, Well met, thou hast bested me in the battlefield, etc. And you're kinda looking at it like, you're gonna have to dial it back like 10 notches, please. And that one vote of no in your surrender vote, even though you had an AFK at the start, no points to guessing who that is. Here comes the e-girl with all the skins in the game, including the prestiged ones. He's honestly really skilled at the game, he just doesn't know it. He's like, Grandmaster? Is that supposed to be a high rank? Because he's just here for a good time. He doesn't care about what's strong, he just wants to play what's cute, and that's Yumi. Also, definitely the type who out-tabs before each game, and if you don't ping him, he'll just forget he was in a match. Definitely late to help the jungler leash, but eventually you forgive him because he's actually doing really well. Byulshu has 20 banned accounts. She is wanted by Riot headquarters herself. This Yasuo main will see one question mark ping on the map and just pull the plug. Her trash talk has put players in tears. You don't even know if she's a good player or not simply because of how often she kicks the router. If something she doesn't like happens in the game, she will just sit at fountain and watch the chaos ensue. Your salt is why she keeps coming back to this game that she doesn't even like. On the island that is the top lane sits Mersault on his Nasus. You will not see him for 95% of the game, and the other 5% is only if you ask him to come to a team fight or objective. It's probably okay to just let him sit there, because while you don't know what's going on, you can at least count on him to have it under control. And if you let him cook for long enough, he might even win the game without you knowing. The most reliable support you could ever have, the deadly 5000 mastery point Pike, Otis. You feel like the most spoilt AD carry when she's around. She makes plays, she saves you, all the while giving you credit. Even if you make a mistake, it is not your fault and she will blame the jungler for you. Oh, but be warned, there is a chance she's probably complaining about you in a separate voice chat. Faust is your classic meta abuser. She doesn't have a main, she'll simply learn whatever is top tier at the time, because it simply has the highest probability of success. And it all works out for her because she can pick up whoever she wishes to pick up. She also kind of cares about her win rate just because of how it looks on her profile, so she might not want a duo with you. Dante? Oh, you thought Dante would play Zillion or Echo, right? Wrong. Dante exclusively plays teamfight tactics.